Hello, my name is Kurt, and you're watching Anime Basic. The final Evangelion Rebuild film is out very soon on Amazon for all of us outside Japan. I, for one, am very excited, but I understand that not everyone is as excited as I am. So what if you've never watched Evangelion? With all of the buzz around the new film, I'm sure that there's tons of people who want to get into it but aren't 100% sure where to start. So I'm here to help.
Yeah. Can I fly you to the moon? Can we play among the stars? I've been thinking of you lately, took control over my heart. You say that you needed space, atmosphere was in my arms. When I look up at your face, the reflection shows the scars.
First up, you're going to want to start with the series that started it all. The 1995 series Neon Genesis Evangelion is where you're going to want to start, and great news! Out of the 26 episodes, only episode 10, titled Magma Diver, is filler. If you only want the canon stuff, then you can skip episode 10, but there's such little Evangelion anime content that I would recommend watching it since you may as well.
Fly you to the moon, where we float among the stars. Darkest ocean, never know, but the lights come from afar.
Now, if you watched the original series, you can skip Death and Rebirth, or if you're watching on Netflix, Death True 2. All this film is a clip show of the original series, along with the first third of the end of Evangelion. Speaking of,
I wish this would never end. I've been trying to pretend something's wrong in this within. The reflection seems to win.
just as the title of the film explains, this is the end of the original Evangelion series and timeline. Did you have any questions from the original series you wanted answered? Well, you may have them answered, but the end of Evangelion will most likely leave you with even more questions than you started with. Welcome to being an Evangelion fan.
Believe me, what I say, no. Sometimes our mistakes open up our souls. Really lost myself, yet I didn't know. All these thoughts, all these marks really took a toll.
Once you've finished the original Evangelion series, you can stop there if you'd like. But if you want more of that Eva goodness, then great! You'll want to start with the first Rebuild film. While this film mostly recreates the first few episodes of the original series, it adds information earlier than it arrived in the original series. I also wouldn't recommend starting this before the original series, as it misses quite a few details from the series. Before I got into Evangelion, I was just going to start with the Rebuild series, but I'm glad I didn't because of the missing details from the original series. There is a theatrical version with a runtime of 98 minutes, and an extended version with a runtime of 101 minutes. The extended version is titled Evangelion 1.11 instead of 1.0, so keep an eye out for that extended version.
But I won't say it. I got a tendency feeling so vacant. All of these memories being adjacent. You were the one I shoved in the pavement. I push you away.
After watching the first Rebuild film, you can then move on to the second one, as you probably guessed. Just like the first Rebuild film, this has a theatrical cut and an extended cut. The theatrical cut comes in at 108 minutes, whereas the extended cut clocks in at 112 minutes and goes by the title of Evangelion 2.22 instead of 2.0. This entry is where the Rebuild series starts differing greatly from the original series, and is my personal favourite of the Rebuild series. Well, before 3.0 plus 1.0 comes out anyway.
I hated myself, feeling so strange to know how it felt. Thought I was good, but fought to my health. There wasn't you, I was stuck in myself. Fly me to, fly.
Next up, you'll need to watch the third Evangelion Rebuild film. This is my least favourite Evangelion film, but don't get me wrong, it's still fantastic and most definitely still worth a watch, especially if you want to understand what the hell is happening in Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time.
Fly me to the moon, I'll dance among the stars. Fly me to.
This is the final Evangelion Rebuild film, and as far as we're all aware, the final Evangelion anything we're going to get. I haven't had the chance to watch this final film yet as I live in Australia, and it's getting a worldwide streaming release through Amazon Prime Video on the 13th of August. So that's it, a pretty basic video, but Evangelion can be confusing enough already. So I thought I'd make an easy video to follow on just how to get into the Evangelion anime. Are you guys a fan of Evangelion? Are you planning on getting into the series now? Let me know in the comments down below. My name is Kurt, you've been watching Anime Basic, and I'd appreciate it if you guys subscribed and left a like down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.